The K-pop world has been rocked by an embarrassing incident involving one of BTS's most beloved members. In an unexpected and shocking turn of events, Jungkook, BTS's golden Maknae, experienced what could be the most humiliating moment of his career when he fell ungracefully while exiting a luxury car in Chiba, Japan. But what's even more shocking is that Jin BTS, who happened to be at the same location, was caught on camera mocking his own group member. Is this the end of BTS's legendary friendship that millions of ARMY worldwide have admired for years? The incident that occurred on Sunday afternoon local time has sent shockwaves through the international K-pop community, with fans demanding answers and explanations from Big Hit Entertainment. Social media platforms have been flooded with heated debates, emotional reactions, and calls for accountability from both members involved. But wait, there's more to this story that will leave you absolutely speechless. Exclusive eyewitness accounts and leaked footage reveal details that paint an even more disturbing picture of what really happened during those fateful moments in Chiba. Multiple sources close to the situation have come forward with conflicting versions of events, raising serious questions about the true nature of the relationship between these global superstars. The controversy began when Jungkook, dressed in an expensive designer outfit worth an estimated $50,000, attempted to exit a black Mercedes-Benz S-Class that had just pulled up to the entrance of a high-end shopping district in Chiba. Witnesses report that the 26-year-old idol appeared to be in good spirits, waving to fans who had gathered despite the supposedly secret nature of his visit to Japan. However, what happened next would change everything. According to multiple eyewitness accounts, Jungkook misjudged the height of the vehicle's step and lost his balance, tumbling forward in what observers described as a completely undignified manner. The fall was captured by at least 17 different cameras, including professional paparazzi equipment and fan mobile phones, ensuring that every embarrassing second was documented for posterity. "I couldn't believe what I was seeing," said Yuki Tanaka, a 23-year-old university student who witnessed the incident. "Jungkook just went down like a sack of potatoes. His designer jacket got all wrinkled and he looked so shocked and embarrassed. But then I saw Jin standing nearby, and instead of helping, he was actually laughing." The revelation that Jin was present at the scene has added another layer of complexity to an already explosive situation. According to sources familiar with both members' schedules, Jin was supposed to be in Tokyo for a private meeting with fashion executives, making his presence in Chiba completely unexpected and raising questions about whether his appearance was coincidental or planned. Video footage obtained exclusively by entertainment reporters shows Jin standing approximately 15 feet away from where Jungkook fell, clearly visible in the background of several fan-recorded videos. What's most disturbing is Jin's reaction. Instead of rushing to help his group member, he can be seen covering his mouth with his hand, shoulders shaking in what appears to be suppressed laughter. Jin Hyung was definitely laughing, confirmed Park Min-soo, a Korean exchange student studying in Japan who was at the scene. "He tried to hide it, but you could see he thought it was funny. Some of the other people around were helping Jungkook up, but Jin just stood there laughing. It was really weird to see." The incident has sparked intense debate among ARMY members worldwide, with many expressing disappointment and anger at Jin's apparent lack of empathy for his fellow group member. Twitter hashtags including #JinApologize, #ProtectJungkook, and #BTSBrotherhood have been trending globally, with hundreds of thousands of posts demanding accountability and explanations. But this controversy runs deeper than just a simple fall and laugh. Industry insiders suggest that tensions between Jin and Jungkook have been building for months, stemming from disagreements about creative direction, solo career aspirations, and personal relationships. Several anonymous sources within Big Hit Entertainment have hinted at heated arguments between the two members during recent recording sessions and rehearsals. "There's definitely been tension," revealed a former Big Hit employee who requested anonymity. Jin has been feeling overshadowed by Jungkook's popularity, especially among younger fans. He's been making comments about how Jungkook gets all the attention and opportunities. This incident might have been Jin's way of getting back at him. The timing of this controversy couldn't be worse for BTS, who are currently in the midst of preparing for their highly anticipated world tour announcement. Industry experts estimate that negative publicity from this incident could cost the group millions in endorsement deals and concert revenue. Several major sponsors have already reached out to Big Hit Entertainment expressing concern about the situation. Marketing analyst Jennifer Chun from Seoul Entertainment Business Institute explains the potential impact. BTS's brand is built on the image of unity, brotherhood, and mutual support. When fans see one member apparently mocking another's misfortune, it fundamentally challenges that narrative. This could have serious long-term consequences for their global marketability. The incident has also raised questions about the pressures and dynamics within one of the world's most successful music groups. Psychologist Dr. Sarah Kim, who specializes in celebrity mental health, suggests that the public nature of their lives may be creating unprecedented stress on their relationships. When every moment of your life is scrutinized and documented, it creates enormous pressure, Dr. Kim explained. These are young men who have been in the spotlight for over a decade, and the constant pressure to maintain perfect images can lead to breakdowns in personal relationships. What we're seeing might be the result of years of accumulated stress and competition. Meanwhile, Jungkook himself has remained notably silent about the incident, with his representatives declining to comment on the situation. His last social media post, uploaded just hours before the Chiba incident, showed him excitedly preparing for his trip to Japan with the caption "Ready for Adventure." A message that now seems tragically ironic given what transpired. Fan reactions have been mixed, with some defending Jin's actions as harmless sibling-like teasing, while others view it as a serious betrayal of trust and group solidarity. The divide has created unprecedented friction within the ARMY community, with some fan accounts reporting harassment and threats from opposing factions. "I've been in ARMY for 8 years and I've never seen the fandom this divided," said Maria Rodriguez, administrator of a major BTS fan account with over 500,000 followers. Some fans are saying Jin was just being playful, but others are calling for him to be removed from the group. "It's heartbreaking to see our community torn apart like this." The controversy has also attracted attention from mainstream media outlets worldwide, with major news networks picking up the story and offering their own analysis of the situation. Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood, and E! News have all featured segments about the incident, bringing the controversy to audiences far beyond the typical K-pop fanbase. Cultural critic James Patterson from Rolling Stone magazine argues that the incident reflects broader issues within the K-pop industry. This controversy highlights the impossible standards we place on these artists. They're expected to be perfect at all times, to never show human emotions or reactions. The fact that Jin laughed at his friend's fall, something that happens in friend groups everywhere, has become a global scandal because of the unrealistic expectations placed on these young men. However, others argue that with great fame comes great responsibility, and that Jin's reaction was inappropriate given his position as a role model for millions of young fans worldwide. Child psychologist Dr. Michael Thompson warns about the potential impact on impressionable fans. When young people see their idols mocking someone's misfortune, it can normalize bullying behavior. These artists have a responsibility to model kindness and empathy, especially when their actions are broadcast to millions of followers. The incident has also sparked discussions about the nature of male friendship and emotional expression in Korean culture. Sociologist Professor Lee Young-hee from Seoul National University explains,